Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video about when things don't go perfect, manifesting, or when manifesting maybe seems not to be working, or most importantly, sort of what happens when you don't manifest, right? And sort of how that feels. One of the things I've sort of had happen on this vacation is that we've run into a little bit of bad weather. It's raining. And after a lot of success with manifesting and getting everything I want in terms of getting what I want from people and getting what I want from the world around me, getting what I want from the universe, all of a sudden the forecast is bad. And I got some rain coming in, and I was just thinking about it, and the forecast was not on my mind. The weather was not on my mind. Usually when I go on vacation, I try and manifest incredible weather. I try and manifest the sun shining, no clouds in the sky. Usually I get that. But on this vacation, I was focused on relationships. I was focused on the people that I needed to make. Totally took my mind off the weather. What do you get in life when your mind is not on something? It's a good chance for the universe to do what it needs to do, and that's rain on you. Perfect, right? It is raining outside. Actually, I can love rain. I was a little bummed for a second, but now today I realize that, having some rain come down, it's always like that here on Vancouver Island. But I think the important thing that I was just thinking is that, manifesting, you can't manifest all the time. You can manifest anything you want, right? You can manifest anything you want. You can manifest relationships. You can manifest the inflow of funds. But if your mind is not on something, that's a great chance for the universe to just do something different and to catch up. And I think that's what's happening today, a little bit of catch up over the next couple of days. We're going to throw in some bad weather. We weren't thinking about that. A few other things come to mind. Just yesterday was a little bit of, I hate to say hard day, but, you've also got maybe some money outflowed unexpectedly, right? Outflowed unexpectedly. And what does that mean? We've been manifesting our new reality of wealth and money incoming, and we're taking charge of our finances, and we're capturing our worth, and our worth is increasing, and this is going well, and the money's going to be coming in. And sometimes when you're away on vacation, well, mind's not on what is happening at home, and that's a chance for the universe to come up and catch up. And I just think, you can have, that's what happens, right? You can't have your mind on everything all at the same time. Or maybe we can get there in the future. But that's sort of how I feel. As good as it's gone with the manifesting, right? As good as it's gone with constructing my new reality, there can come a time where there's just a pause in the action. There's a pause in your concentration. There's a pause in your control of the universe that gives the universe some time to catch up. And so, the universe is caught up a little over the last couple of days. The last thing that happened, my fantasy football team, right? I'm here on vacation. For a certain stage, I was manifesting my desire to win at fantasy football. But look what happens. I'm away on vacation. I'm not watching the football games. Is this a hilarious, total side point, total crackpot example of, someone gone cuckoo? While we're manifesting to win our fantasy football, it all counts, dude. Everything in the universe counts. Everything in the world counts. Everything is energy. Everything's manifestable. Absolutely believe that. From the weather to how happy you're going to be on vacation, to the relationships, to how people experience you when you come to see them. These things have gone absolutely awesome. Took my mind off the fantasy football, got smoked, right? We weren't thinking about that. We weren't controlling the energy of the universe catches up. Last but not least, tried to pull off some meetings over the past couple of days that were a little unprepared for, okay? A little unprepared for. And, some technology just didn't work out perfect, right? Technology didn't work out perfect. And, these technologies are absolutely great, but it takes a little bit of time to, you want to manifest a new reality. You want to manifest the mastery of technology and using technology to your advantage to achieve your goals, right? That's part of what this channel is about. It's part of what I'm about. Manifesting our control of technology counts. And I think that's it. We took our mind off the technology. The tech setup is not perfect. I think this is good, right? To put this camera on the tripod, to be here in a hotel room. Absolutely fabulous once your mind is on it and you've taken the time to get it working. But, you can, that's what it's about. It's about being mindful. And so I think that just the last 2 points, one thing we want to touch a bit on is revision, right? You don't want to use revision's a powerful concept, right? To take something that happened in the past and to frame it in a new positive light, even if it was the day before, even if it was the hour before, right? We want to take our damage and have the universe catch up, but then very quickly get back to framing what's happened in a light that allows us to take strength from it and to take it forward, right? The weather and fantasy football results are not things you can use revision on. We don't want to use revision on the weather. We don't want to use revision on fantasy football. These are random things. There's meant to be some variability there. There's meant to be a rainy day, right? But we want to use revision on sometimes our interactions with people, or maybe a little bit, how should I put it? Our interactions with people, or sort of maybe how prepared we were for a particular meeting or for a particular event, right? We can use a little bit of revision on that to think that the meeting went well. The encounter went as I expected. There were some difficulties which I had to overcome, but I felt good about overcoming those difficulties, right? So in the moment, it might seem like this has not gone perfect, I can't do this. But the next day, I think that's where we can use revision. We can take a look at our own actions in the context of randomness and variability, and we can revise it just slightly to say that we did all we could. We wanted to have that meeting even if we weren't perfectly prepared, right? And because that's necessary, right? It's necessary to go through these events, even when important meetings, even when you're not perfectly ready. And then there's the chance that the universe throws some curveballs at you, or points out to you that you've been a little bit more prepared other times. And I think that's where we can use some revision. When we think about our own actions, right? Even if it didn't go perfect, we want to reframe things that we are expecting to manifest here, right? We are expecting things to go well. Things have gone well. That's what I wanted to happen. I got out of that meeting what I wanted. Okay, so just wanted to share some thoughts on what means when things appear to not have gone perfect. What does that mean in the context of manifestation and getting everything that you want, which is what we plan to do? So guys, just thought I would show you a little bit outside the window. Is that working? Not really. We'd have to back right up and just take a look at Vancouver Island. Absolutely beautiful, on a day like today, the weather is moving in, and we've nailed it. We have absolutely nailed it in terms of experiencing the nature that God has to offer, right? We've got it. So that is what we got, folks. That's what we got. Thank you very much. We'll keep you posted.